Who were the key figures involved in drafting the Confederate States Constitution? Have you ever wondered who played a vital role in creating the Constitution for the Confederate States of America? This document was drafted during the Montgomery Convention in early 1861. Delegates from the seceding Southern states came together to form a new government. The initial assembly was known as the Provisional Congress, which had about 50 delegates acting as a temporary national government. On February 9, 1861, this Congress appointed a 12-man committee to draft a permanent constitution. This committee had an equal number of Democrats and Whigs, reflecting the political landscape of the time. They worked diligently and completed their draft in just 3 weeks. The draft was then presented to the Provisional Congress for review. Over the next 12 days, the Congress debated and made amendments to the draft. Finally, on March 11, 1861, the permanent Confederate Constitution was unanimously adopted. This document closely mirrored the United States Constitution but included explicit protections for slavery, which was only implied in the U.S. Constitution. Several key figures were instrumental in this process. Howell Cobb served as the president of the Provisional Congress and was a leading voice in the constitutional discussions. Robert Barnwell Rhett from South Carolina was a prominent secessionist leader who strongly advocated for the new government. Alexander H. Stephens from Georgia later became the vice president of the Confederacy and was influential in shaping the document. Robert Toombs, also from Georgia, was appointed as the Confederate Secretary of State and played a significant role in the government's formation. Jefferson Davis, who was the former United States Secretary of War, was elected as the President of the Confederate States. His leadership was crucial during this period. Other notable signers of the Constitution included Francis S. Bartow, Benjamin H. Hill, and Thomas R. Cobb from Georgia, Jackson Morton from Florida, and John Hemphill and John H. Reagan from Texas. These individuals were not just names on a document. They were dedicated to establishing a government that emphasized states' rights and the institution of slavery as central principles. The Confederate Constitution laid the groundwork for the Confederacy during the American Civil War, reflecting the political beliefs of its creators. Their commitment to a new government structure was evident in the Constitution they crafted, which aimed to differentiate the Confederacy from the Union while maintaining a similar legal framework.